It was my first time. I didn't know where it was. No, I didn't know where it was. So she was like, I was like, we're making out and all that. And I told her, I'm like, take me home, baby. That's what I told her. I'm like, take me home, baby. So she just.
This guy has sweet mouth. This guy gets sweet mouth.
Where were you? Where were you?
I was in the house.
Okay, so take me home.
She was like, take me home, baby. And then she put.
This guy is very
And
romantic.
all of a sudden, I just felt it's more like a different environment from this physical realm.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so deep.
Oh, Lelo. Your son went.
Okay, so the letter says, hey guys, as I type this, I'm literally shaking right now, man. I did it. I finally broke my virginity streak after saving it for the right person for a long time. And now I feel like I screwed up big time. I didn't want to do it, but my guys laid it bare in my face that I was no longer a kid and I needed to get laid. So, meeting this fine girl at my guy's party made it feel like the universe was in support. And now here I am, thinking about my life and how I'm not ready to become a father just yet. What should I do? I'm scared she might be pregnant. So, no, we are not judging him. We are not judging him, but he's in serious need right now. So, my first question is, are you a virgin?
So it depends on what you mean. It depends on how you define virginity.
Are you a virgin?
Like, have I had sex before?
Have you had penetrative sex before?
Okay.
No,
No.
you're being clear.
Okay, cool. So you've not had penetrative sex before?
No.
Have you had penetrative sex before?
Yes, I have.
Use the mic properly and don't be scared. Have you had penetrative sex before?
Yes, I have.
Okay, good. So to say that you are not a virgin?
Nope, I'm not.
Okay, and you are a virgin.
Virgin.
Okay, cool. So let's start from this, right? Do you think there's this pressure to actually lose that virginity, or do you think why are you still in a virgin? Are you saving it for that one person, your wedding night? Where you have candles and then you just let loose and let God.
Very funny. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, right now, I'm in that place where I'm like, oh yes, the wedding night. But previously, there was the pressure. The pressure was really crazy. You have friends saying that they're literally asking you, you're very stupid for being a virgin now. Like, how you go be virgin, and to be honest, I've thought about it like a couple of times, and I feel like I've lost like relationships because I'm trying to do this. Let's wait till we're married, let's wait till we're married thing, And the funny thing is, now me they talk say I won't do it till the marriage. Now me they always start nonsense.
So
now people never do. I'm not in the.
but why you lose your, as in, why did you lose your virginity? What was the push? What was your drive?
Okay.
I mean, I'm not a virgin.
Well,
No. It's not I'm proud of it. I'm not proud of this thing. No. Mama doing. I'm not proud of this thing.
Okay, so when you mean drive,
like, what was the move? What was the idea? Why did you lose it?
okay, it wasn't like there was pressure for me, or it wasn't like there was a drive. It was just, I don't know. I would like to describe myself as someone who wants to try things out to know what it feels like. You get. So, well, at some point in my life, I wanted to know what sex felt like. People always talked about it, and I wanted to experience it. I wanted to see, if it was like, I won't say really what's the hype per se, but then when it happened, I mean, it just happened. I wasn't expecting it. I didn't plan for it, but it happened when it happened.
So how did you feel at that point in time? Did you feel guilty? Were you like
Definitely, I'll feel guilty. But the thing is, in that moment, I didn't feel guilty. Because, I mean, you're exploring. You're exploring and, you were doing a lot of stuff now. But after, I mean, there's this wave of guilt that will just come and make you feel like, especially if, you're a believer and you have, how will I put it? How will I put it? You guys
Soros,
should
don't
borrow
worry,
me.
don't worry. Talk.
You guys should borrow me words to use.
Is it like,
And then you have standards, you have principles that
and you've
probably
heard about these things like time
Yeah.
and time again.
that you've defined for yourself. Because like I said, when it happened at a point where I wasn't expecting. At that point where I was trying to be, spiritually grounded and all. But it happened, and I started feeling very, very guilty about it. I think I prayed and fasted, and I was sorry. I was,
No. Like,
But I can relate.
how?
No, I can relate. Because mine was not like it wasn't
Penetrative.
penetrative sex, but I can relate with
You
the
see.
fasting and stuff like that.
No, but I mean, I agree. No, I agree because I mean, even before my first experience, I don't know if I've shared this before. Like the first day I gave a lady head, right? I think it was in my 200 level or something like that. I gave her head, and I got back home. I don't know, was you I was telling me. I got back home, and it was touchy back in Jerry, and I just go back home. I don't tell you now. I see. I go back home.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. I just entered the house. Toshi said, Femi, what's going on? I just went to say, I was scared, and I think he told me one or two. I don't know. Maybe he told me maybe God doesn't judge me or something like that.
But was it because of God you were watching your mouth?
No, because I felt dirty. I
Irritated.
felt bad now. See, I don't give person.
That's irritated. At that moment, you're not feeling it.
No. I felt I don't know. It wasn't like a fun experience for me, to be honest. But I mean, what was your first sex experience like? Your sex experience? So break it down for us. Like, what was it like?
Yeah, like tell us. Was it a Christian girl?
No. But like, what was it like?
So before I had penetrative sex, well, we've been doing all sort of romantic stuff.
Does your mom know you did all this?
We've never had that conversation before. But if she should ask me, I'll tell her.
But do you think there's a possibility that they think that you've never had sex before?
I don't even know. I'm not sure. We've never talked about sex.
Maybe your mom is
I don't know why.
Maybe your
Not my
mom is
press.
bragging to some people.
But definitely they know that you have had sex before.
Okay, so back to the question. What was it like? What happened? You want to know how it happened, yeah?
Yeah, what was it like?
Okay. So what happened was, I think it was.
Guy, say it now. Say
It was
it.
only in the hostel.
Guy, you don't get.
It was in school.
Are you serious?
Yes. Now I never had sex until I entered school.
Okay, well, same here. So continue.
Yeah,
cool.
university.
Yeah.
So, what happened? So there was this particular, lady. She had just moved into the hostel, and I think that day what happened. That was even the first time she just moved into the hostel. So that was like the first time I even went to her room. I don't know what led me to her room that day. So maybe I just went to visit her or something. As per she just moved in, and we were trying to get to know ourselves. She was pretty much attractive. So then I was in her room. It was in the evening, and I was in her room, and then she went.
Use the microphone. No,
She went into the bathroom. She had a bath, and she came out with just towels only, and it felt more like maybe she, she herself wanted it, or so. And then, I was sitting on her bed because she didn't have a chair in her room. I was sitting on her bed. Then she came to the chair, trying to dress up with the towel only, and I was seeing everything in 3D. So I felt tempted. So I think at some point she didn't dress up. She came to the bed. She sat on the bed. I can't even remember exactly how it played out. So maybe she sat on the bed and from temptation now.
And you touched her
from
like this.
temptation.
Why didn't you run away?
Why did you run away?
Why you run?
Bro, why you fail?
Why you not run away? Why
Why didn't I run away? If I had run away, it would have felt awkward. Actually that's the right thing to do anyway. That's the right thing to do. But it would have felt awkward. And maybe at that point, I was tempted enough and I wanted it. So everything shall have played out. It wasn't forced or anything. So it happened. It was consensual, and I mean, your first time now. I don't think I lasted up to a minute.
Was it our first time?
No, it wasn't our first time. It wasn't my first time. So it just happened, and I was like, I was even shocked. I was like, so this is how this thing feels like. And I just had to tell someone about it. And the person I told was someone that I could tell about that kind of thing. Okay, I don't want to mention it now. yeah.
But what was the experience like? Did you like it?
Sex is enjoyable. Trust me.
Well,
Sex is enjoyable. If you are normal. Because these days you have people tell you that they don't, due to maybe psychological issues that they might be facing, but then sex is actually very enjoyable. I feel as a person, sex is one of the, is one of the most interesting, most exciting experience and feeling you can get
in life.
Guy, you're fornicating. Guy, you're fornicating.
I'm not encouraging you to have sex.
Fornicating. Go ahead.
I'm not encouraging. I'm just you asked me what it feels like.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're expecting me to be
no judging,
to be, very, very real.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. I mean, it felt good, but I felt bad. Like I said, it was my first time, and I was trying to be spiritually grounded.
Wow.
How old were you?
Can I remember my age? Okay, I think I was like either 17 or 18.
Are you for reals?
Yeah.
17 or 18?
How old were you when you did your own?
17 or 18?
I was still old now. I was old now.
Yeah.
I was
How old were
Yeah,
you?
I was in my 20s, bro.
In what level?
I was in
When
my
did you
20s.
graduate from school, guy?
In what level?
I finished 2018.
And you graduated when you were 21.
He was 17 or 18. What's this guy saying?
Guy, I wasn't 17 or 18.
Just remember the level it happened.
Guy, it's no. It happened in, it happened, I think 400 or thereabout, so I can't remember.
You said 200 level.
No, that was the first time I gave someone head.
Oh.
Right? That was the first time I gave someone head.
Eddie's award.
So, but I agree because it's actually one of the most blissful feelings ever. I will not even lie. My first experience,
We're not encouraging you to have sex.
No, it's not. It's no, and this is not encouraging anybody. This is not encouraging anybody.
Freedom of choice.
No, I don't encourage anybody to have sex because
have sex like premarital.
no, I don't know. You a madman. Wale is a goat.
I mean, we live in a time when you can't force people to do things they don't want. People go to church, and pastor will say everything he has to say. It doesn't change the mind of people that will still go and fornicate after sex.
Yeah, but at least you will say your own now.
No,
Okay.
so I mean, I don't encourage anybody to have sex because
Have sex like you're
okay,
saying.
I don't know.
Okay, just say do the right way.
Sex is good, but I think this is what I feel. Let me not spiritualize this thing, but the reason the Bible says don't have sex before marriage is because I feel lovemaking is intimate, is body to body, soul to soul. There's a connection. Both of you want to satisfy yourselves, right? That's lovemaking.
Mind blowing.
Is something that you almost cannot explain, right? And if I'm going to share that with someone, I don't want to be sharing with everybody, and I'm not judging anybody who has, but I don't want to be sharing with it like everybody, just be giving straight.
People have sex with their emotions.
Right.
I don't think I can do that anyways.
I once met with this girl that was all about us having sex, and she was like, it's just sex, and I'm like, it's just sex, bro.
It's sacred.
It can't just be sex. Because I really like that, to be honest. And when the conversation kept happening, I'm like, I'm going to do this. Like I really like this. I really like this girl, right? I'm going to do this. I don't know. One day she just woke up to me like, I want to have sex, but I'm not having sex with you.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. She was like, it's just sex.
Your mommy's prayer.
No emotions, something. I'm like, sex is deep, oh. So yes, I agree with you that a lot of people have sex without emotions and without even falling in love with you.
I agree, but
why it depends on you personally. It depends on your values.
Yeah, it depends on your values because okay, this is how I see it. Having sex, because it's one of the most beautiful experiences ever. ever. Guy, why they smile? I will not go lie.
Definitely.
It was, I think, 400 level. She might see this. And we were there. And, we're making out. We started making out and all that kind of thing. We made out. And you know how this thing progresses. And then it got to... And I didn't use protection the first time, to be honest. Stupid. I was so pleased.
Femola la.
Don't say the first time.
Fems.
No, wait. I didn't use protection. And then I was just there. I just realized that, it was my first time. I didn't know where it was. No, I didn't know where it was. So she was like, I was like, we're making out and all that. And I told her, I'm like, take me home, baby. That's what I told her. I'm like, take me home, baby. So she just...
This guy has sweet mouth. This guy gets sweet mouth.
Where were you?
I was in the house.
Okay, so take me home.
She was like, take me home, baby. And
Could have
then-
just, pretty much, telling her to help you out. Most times, like, just tell her to help you
Why
out.
Wale they teach you?
No.
No. So I was like, I just told her, take me home, baby. And then she put...
This guy is very
And
romantic.
all of a sudden, I just felt it's
Warmth.
more like a different environment from this physical realm.
Oh shit!
You guys don't give.
Go Lelo. Your son went.
No. It's a different. Like I was inside, and
travel.
I was like, God, this is beautiful.
I felt it.
I promise you. I was like, this is so beautiful. I didn't last so long, but I didn't use protection. I went in naked and unashamed, and then I came
Not
out
your wife.
Without conscience.
And I just went in, and after everything, I can't fear. Yeah, she could get belly. Meanwhile, nothing really happened. She was there, but I was really scared, right? So that experience, because I say it's an experience because it's for guys and the girls. Most times, guys are always selfish. They get satisfied. The woman doesn't get satisfied.
Yeah.
If both parties are going to get satisfied, like two of them, it's like you guys are coming together, body to body, soul to soul. I swear, guy.
Transcends beyond.
Guy.
Just,
Okay, but
That's like a mind-blowing experience, man.
But so when you were talking, you also talked
Okay.
about the fact that your first sex was like 1 minute.
Yeah.
You also talked about
It wasn't long. It wasn't.
Yeah.
like a lot of guys always. So there's always this consciousness of it wasn't long or it's short. It's too short. Like guys always have the pressure to
Yeah.
like subconsciously you just said 1 minute, like trying to say, oh, I didn't last.
Yeah.
I
Why?
lasted, bro.
You didn't last, bro.
Couple of minutes.
Well, maybe anxiety. First of all, anxiety. You are scared. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to
I'm not
do
even
it.
saying why didn't you last. I'm just saying that why do guys always have the pressure to always say that, oh, I lasted or I did not last.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you'd like to see the extended version of this podcast, make sure you check all our podcasting platforms: Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, everywhere. Or check the description box for the link and click it, and boom, it's gonna take you right there. If you also want to see the extended version of this video, please let us know in the comment section. We love feedback and we love to see you talk to us. All right. Also, feel free to write us a letter at writeletterstoboys@gmail.com. We'll be expecting your letters. All right. Until next time, until next episode, stay safe, stay beautiful, and post it, baby. All right.